All right, everybody. So here we are, and after ages, we are going to be watching NXT. I think we're going to have a great time. I'm excited. It's been a while since I've really watched NXT. I haven't really watched this new era of NXT, to be honest. So this should be interesting. It should be good. Great to see everybody once again. Hope you all are doing well. And I hope that all of you had a great Tuesday. Let's see what NXT has in store for us here. You gotta love the partnership that's going on with TNA and NXT. It's it's good. It's mutually beneficial. I feel so. Definitely nice. All right. Let's see. All right, I see my brothers are already in the chat over here. Great to see everybody. Welcome and good evening. I see Ricky right here. I see my brother Andy is in the house. Money Badger is here. My brother Jonathan right here. Matt Pro Smoke in the house. Great to see everybody. Welcome. We got Party Boy over here. Welcome. So NXT is on CW. Welcome once again to the channel. Hope you're doing well. Andy, my brother, great seeing you. Matt Pro Smoke says Tony D'Angelo versus Shawn Spears is taking place tonight for the NXT North American title. So that's got to be badass. That's right. And next week, NXT, as you guys told me yesterday, I had no idea, but it's going to take place at Madison Square Garden. So it's going to be big. It's going to be huge. I'm very excited about it. Next week is going to hit different. I mean, we've got a steel cage match between CM Punk and Seth Rollins on Monday Night Raw. And then we've got NXT at MSG. So next week is going to be a banger of a week for WWE. And let's see, we've got Andy, my brother. Thank you for that. Good morning, Jonathan. Great seeing you. He says, good evening, everybody. Big up. Hope everybody's doing well. Doing great, brother. And Tony D'Angelo looking great as oh my goodness, the infamous NXT parking lot. It's been a while since I've seen that. Okay. And the Hardy brothers as well over here. That's cool. Now, I wasn't too sure if they were going to be here because last night we did hear that they were going to be here tonight. But I was looking at the preview for NXT on WWE.com. It had no mention of the Hardys. So I was like, that's a bummer. So they're not going to be here. But apparently they are, and that's great. And now we've got Chelsea Green and Piper Niven kicking off the show right here. That's going to be good. And Hassan, welcome, brother. Good to see you. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Matt Pro Smoke says tonight. That's right. CW tonight, brother. Once again, great seeing all of you. NXT is live for you on Netflix too. Yeah, depending on where you are, NXT is live in some locations on Netflix as well. For us over here, it's going to be live on Netflix starting April. So, WrestleMania, we're going to be watching it on Netflix. I'm excited about that. Chris says Cora Jade is back on NXT after being on TNA last 2 weeks. Cora Jade is one star. I can't wait to see her on the main roster. She is just made for the main roster. I think she's going to do fantastic. So I can't wait. She's great. She's great in the ring. She has a great personality, great on the mic. She's got all boxes checked. So I can't wait to see what she does in the future. And welcome. Good to see everybody. We've got Takara World. Welcome. That's right. Ricky Starks, Ricky Saints, whatever you'd like to call him. But Ricky is NXT. Indeed. And he says, NXT Roadblock, they're defending their TNA Tag Team belts against Axiom and Nathan Fraser. Indeed. And the match was made official, was announced by none other than Santino Marella. It all comes full circle, right? I mean, I guess the Hardy brothers, Santino, Dolph Ziggler, these people are at the end of the day, they are WWE for life, right? It all comes full circle. One way or the other, they just end up back in the WWE. And of course, we know Nick Nemeth is in TNA as well. Can't wait to see what he's going to be doing with NXT in the future. But it's exciting. It's great. Lawrence in the house. Great seeing you, brother. Welcome, welcome. He says, "Hey, just popping in to say hi. Not staying there. Was feeling unwell, so gonna go sleep. Hope you're doing well, brother Lawrence. I hope you get better soon. You take some good rest. It's fantastic seeing you over here. Welcome once again, and just get some good rest and get better soon." You gotta get better soon because this weekend is Revolution, so we're gonna be watching it together. And of course, WrestleMania is soon approaching, so get good rest and get well soon, Lawrence. Much love to you. We've got, oh, Jonathan, so sorry to hear that, but as they say, bad times, hard times don't last, dreams come true. Right? You've heard it, right? Yeah. Bad times don't last, but bad guys do. That's right. I'm sorry, I totally screwed that up. It's been a while since I've said this quote, so I'll do it again. Hard work pays off, dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but bad guys do. That's right, Jonathan. It's time to turn heel. 2025 is the year of heels. I totally screwed up that quote at the beginning, but good thing, my memory served me right. Money Badger says, "I actually have a website to watch wrestling free, but I don't want to post it here unless Age is cool with the derp." I mean, it's your choice, Money Badger. It's your choice. You want to play by the rules or you want to be heel? I'm kidding, but here we are. Oh, the match is underway already. Piper Niven with the shoulder tackle. There you go. The size advantage right here. My brother True in the house. Good evening. Welcome. AGM Artworks Wrestling Celebrity. Your moderator Ricky knows me. Really, that's amazing. Great to see you, Takara. Welcome. Ricky's fantastic, and I'm glad, that he introduced you to the channel. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Wow, look at that. Piper just one step ahead right here. Sol Ruca in a bit of a trouble. Sent face first into the top turnbuckle. In trouble over here. That's right. That's right, Bunny Badger. You got me. Yeah. Sorry, this is not babyface agent. This is heel agent, says Ricky. I don't know. Has everybody checked out my new rap? I posted a new rap last night. I don't know if everybody's checked it, but, in case you haven't, I'll be sharing it right here. I'll be playing it over here for everybody to watch and react to it together. Yeah, I thought this was one of the best raps I've ever made. I don't know what Ricky was talking about when he said it was not a good rap. I think it was the best rap ever. But yeah, we'll listen to it in a bit. But here we are. She was going to go for the elbow drop, but Sol Ruca gets out of the way. Piper Niven in a bit of a trouble right here. Boot to the face. She goes down. Revolution is going to be good, Andy. Absolutely. It's going to be great. And Takara says it's been a while. Yeah. Still looking like money. Thank you. Thank you, Takara. Much love to you. Mariah May better get her title back this Sunday, says Andy. Yeah. May deserves the world. So I agree with you, Andy. Totally. Yep. I know, Money Badger. I'm with you. I cannot believe it either. I mean, Rhea Ripley lost the title. It just doesn't make sense. 42 days away shy of WrestleMania. There was no reason for her to lose the title. But, I was looking online. I was looking at the reaction of the people on Twitter, on Instagram, all these social media platforms. And I was quite surprised to see that people were happy that Rhea lost the title. They were happy for Io, understandable, but they were happy particularly because Rhea dropped the title. Some people were complaining and calling Rhea terrible, which, to me, it made little sense. It really did not. But, I guess you can't keep everybody happy at the end of the day, so that's what it is. All right, with that being said, guys, it is our first commercial that is playing right now. So time for the commercial number one, which means it is time for us to watch my rap together. In case you've missed it, it's time to watch my newest rap video together. So we're going to play it right now. Buckle up if you haven't already, and get ready because it's time for the drip. Now he flipped the scene.
Hustle, loyalty, not just a meme. Kids all crying, tearing posters down. Make a wish, man he climbed it now. Still in the ring, give Cody a hug. Then boom, low blow straight to the gut. Rock made the call, Cena took the deal. Sold his soul, man this turn is real. Cena snapped. Threw the Rock's hand, no turning back. Heel mode now, y'all ain't see that. Chain gang dead, yeah, fade to black. Ay, now that is gone. Now he's Hollywood, flexing strong. Never give up, man, that was a joke. Cody just choked, left broke in the smoke. Kids in the crowd like, no, not you. Cena just smirked, left them all blue. No more love, no more grace. Now it's know your role, stay in your place. Cena went dark, no more cheers. Heel turn hit after 20 years. Legacy flipped, no looking back. Now he's the villain, fade to black.
I mean, what do I say? I know, guys. I know. How can somebody be so ridiculously talented? I know. It's great. I know. Thank you, guys. I'm glad you all enjoyed the rap. I'm glad you did. Let me read some of the comments right here. We've got my brother Drew McIntyre in the house. Great to see you. That's right. I see Ricky loving the rap, Jonathan loving the rap. I've seen your new snap. I hope you'll read my comment, and I will read it, Andy. I will read it in a bit. That's right. Yeah, you got it, Money Badger. Can we have a Drew McIntyre appreciation song? Maybe, Jonathan. Maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll have a Drew McIntyre appreciation song. But before that, we've got NXT back on, and here we are, Sol Ruca trying to reach out to her partner, trying to make the tag. Chelsea Green looking great, by the way. She's looking great. Makes a tag to Piper Niven once again. We've barely seen Chelsea wrestle in this match at all. And, we come back from the commercial. She's there for like a minute or a few seconds, and she tags in Piper Niven once again. So that's that. Piper carrying most of the match on her back, and here we are now. One more time, a kick to the gut of Sol Ruca as she was attempting to make the tag to her partner. Thank you, Andy. Much love to you. Let me read Andy's comment. Andy, I don't see. It must be on some other video. I will read it. Okay. For Sol to make the tag, desperately needs to get over the. And Sol Ruca oh my goodness. It seemed like she finally made the plunge, finally made the tag, but Chelsea Green just pulling her partner off the apron from behind. Yeah, dirty tactics right there. And Piper Niven now tossing Sol Ruca across the ring like a bag of rice, really, like a bag of rice. And now tagging in Chelsea Green to pick up the pieces, I guess. Green comes in. Sol Ruca trying to take care of both of them at once, and there you go, dive from the top turnbuckle on both of them, taking out both Chelsea and Piper, buying some precious time to make the tag to her partner finally. And she comes in, and a boot to the face of Piper Niven, a German suplex to Chelsea Green, and a clothesline to Piper. Yeah, she has turned the tables around all by herself. Pretty damn cool. There we go, going for the cover on Chelsea Green right there, but Chelsea Green with the foot on the rope, a rope break right there. The only one who needs more practice, Ricky, is Kendrick Lamar. Not me, it's Kendrick Lamar. Okay. And here we are now, Piper Niven. Oh my goodness, Chelsea was going to go for the code breaker, but it was botched. Yeah. Jonathan says, what do we think what do we all think about Punk and Rollins steel cage match next week? Maybe that will be the end of their feud, and then Rollins and Reigns at WrestleMania. I don't know, because it's so interesting. I feel like, I I really don't think it's going to be the end of the feud. I think that Roman Reigns interferes, makes it a triple threat. And I'm fine with a triple threat. But then, all the time when I think about a triple threat, True's question comes to my mind instantly. It's like, what are they fighting for? What are they fighting for, really? I mean, three people going at it, but what's the deal? So I don't know. Is it just for rivalry's sake? Is it just to take out anger on each other? But triple threat, I feel like if there's a title involved or if there's something else going on, it just makes more sense. But triple threat, I guess for the heck of it. Okay, but let's see. It's interesting. If Roman Reigns doesn't get involved in this storyline, then what match does he even have at WrestleMania? He's got no place at WrestleMania. I saw a few people joking that he might end up in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal this year and win it. So that's that. But with that being said, guys, Sol Ruca and her partner are winning the first match right there. Andy's saying, Jonathan, if they give long time with no distractions, yeah, it's unlikely to happen, I feel. When was the last time we saw such a major match, such as, this one right here, getting a clean finish, fair and square on Raw? Yeah, I don't know. I really don't think so. Ricky says, stop that, AJ. I am Team Kendrick Lamar. He's my boy, not fake ass Drake. Really, Ricky? You gotta say that about Drake. Okay. All right. I still wanted Punk versus Hogan now, man. I wanted Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, but seems like Stone Cold Steve Austin can't do it. He just can't get it done now. Yeah. Where's the Wyatt family? So we were reading yesterday that Uncle Howdy, which means Bo Dallas, he's now clear to wrestle again. He's clear to return to the ring. So, I mean, I guess right now it's just creative decision whether they want to get them involved before WrestleMania or do they want to wait until after Mania to get them back on TV. But because of Bo Dallas, Uncle Howdy's injury, obviously they were taken off TV, so it seems. Andy, we need a tribal chief back, says Jonathan. Okay. I really can't wait for Roman Reigns is in the frame for the title again, says Jonathan. Yeah, I know. What is this? Like GTA loving Jaida Parker? I see her Tron. I see her nameplate, and really, it's all GTA vibe. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Straight out of San Andreas, yeah, Jaida Parker. Okay. I'm surprised Roman wasn't in the chamber, says Money Badger. Some people argue that Roman Reigns is bigger than the championship, and I feel that nobody at the end of the day is bigger than the championship. A championship always elevates you one step further. It puts you one step ahead of everybody else. So even John Cena is chasing, a championship right now because a championship is, at the end of the day, it is the gold standard. So I agree, Roman Reigns should be champion once again. I hope so. But let's see, Kendrick Lamar's new song is so good, says Jonathan. Really? Okay. What song are you talking about, Jonathan? Let's see. We got a commercial on TV once again. Lots of commercials so far. We also got a big event taking place in 40 minutes. So involving Trump. So Trump said it is going to be must-see TV, and it's going to be a big night because he is going to be, I believe, addressing the Congress at 9 p.m. Eastern. So that's a big thing that's going to be happening tonight in about 40 minutes. So that's that. I see, Ricky. Okay. And Jonathan says apparently the new GTA trailer is out soon. It's been long overdue. It's been months and months. I believe it's been about at least 6 months since the old GTA trailer came out and everybody got super hyped. It looked good after all. But yeah, we're waiting on new updates on a new trailer for GTA. So hopefully we're going to get it soon. Yeah, I agree. True. True says he's had it for 4 years. He doesn't need it soon. Yeah, one day in the future. But right now, there are a lot of other people who are hungry and who need the title because, obviously, they need to touch that gold as well. So, 100% true. I agree with that. He doesn't need to rush into the title scene right now. There are a lot of people. And also, the title picture has got to be pretty busy. I'm not talking about, the Raw title. I'm talking about the SmackDown title because obviously, when John Cena gets his hands on that gold, it's barely gonna be around. Like John Cena is booked for 35 matches this year, or 35 appearances this year. I'm sorry. So I don't see the title being around on TV for too long when John Cena becomes champion. It's once again going to be a part-time belt. That's what's going to happen with it. Money Badger says, I'm all about Team Tech 9. It's about drive. It's about power. We stay hungry. We devour. I like that, Money Badger. Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us, says Jonathan. Yeah, Not Like Us is a good song. I mean, what can I say? His performance at Super Bowl was nice. You know, I didn't like the whole performance, but I definitely liked the Not Like Us part of it. Definitely got the crowd involved, and it was quite hype. I liked it. Yeah. So I'm not too sure what the beef is between Kendrick and Drake, but I know that when I was in college, right, Drake was the man, and everybody loved Drake. I used to see so many people walking around proudly wearing the Drake hoodie, with the owl, and yeah, people loved Drake. So all of a sudden, there's a sudden online hatred directed at Drake, directed towards him, which I don't really understand where does it stem from, but it's there, and I see it. There's only one person who deserves that title, Drew McIntyre, says Jonathan. I don't know, brother. I don't know when is he gonna be champion again. I was thinking about it yesterday, Jonathan, that Drew McIntyre right now he's in an interesting position because he's too big for a mid card title, obviously, but I guess he's not too big for a world title at this point. He's stuck somewhere in the middle, or so it seems. Yeah. With that being said, commercial still going on. Long commercial, I've got to say, long commercial. All right, we're back. Interesting. So tomorrow, it's gonna be the premiere of WWE Evolve. That's interesting. And in the US, it's gonna be on Tubi. Outside of the US, it's gonna be on YouTube only. So that's interesting. So WWE Evolve. Who's gonna be watching the show? Anybody? Let me know. WWE did purchase Evolve, I believe, 3 years or 4 years ago. It's been a while. And I was wondering, like, why did they buy it for? And here we are. Come back with your package. Okay, Trick. I see ya. Is that right? True. I had no idea. Okay, I thought that Drake was a pretty cool, chill guy. I mean, if you look at his music video, God's Plan, he seemed like the nicest dude on earth, giving away scholarships, helping the community, giving back, all that stuff. When I was not aware of these apparent issues with Drake, I was watching his God's Plan video and I was like, wow, what a great guy. Look at this guy. Wow. Donating, giving away scholarships, giving back to the community. Great man. It kind of goes on to tell you that not everything you see on TV is real, folks. Yeah. Shouldn't be naive. All right, my brother. Let's see. Ricky says, I will watch it later. WWE Evolve is only a place where the NIL would want to go to become wrestlers. I see, Andy. Okay. Interesting. My brother Natik, welcome. Great seeing you. So far the show has been, in my opinion, it's been a C. We've only had one match so far. That was a tag team match. Piper Niven, Chelsea Green versus Sol Ruca. And Sol Ruca and her teammate won the match. It's been a C so far. Not my cup of tea so far. Let's see. But Jaida Parker right here, her match just kicked off. Images can fool you. You're right about that, true. Especially these days with AI. Yeah, images can really fool you, 100%. I've never really been a Drake fan. Kanye West, I cannot stand. Who's Kanye West? I mean, didn't he change his name to Ye or something like recently? It's crazy. It's insane. Kanye, no offense to anybody who likes Kanye, but in my opinion, in my eyes, he's insane. Really insane. Yeah. I think he's the perfect example of money can really twist up your mind. Yeah, it feels like he's got a lot of money and, money just drove him crazy. He's insane. But let's see. Andrew, only one match happened so far. That's right, Andy. Personally, I don't like either, says Money Badger. That's how it should be, brother. Just not biased at all. I just don't like anyone. I like it. I know, true. I know. Miss Parker does look good tonight, and here we are. Clothesline to Miss Parker. She goes down hard. It will heat up, says Andrew. It's bound to heat up. The Hardy Brothers is going to be here. The North American Championship is on the line, so it should heat up. I like the old school stuff. Snoop Dogg. Oh, my goodness. Jonathan, I'm right with you, brother. Right down that alley myself. Snoop Dogg, Tupac, Dre. I can go on and on. Andy says, AJ, Trump will screw up your mind. Really, Andy? Okay. What do I say about Trump? If I start talking about Trump and politics, I'll go on forever. The show will be over, but our talk will not end. Yeah, it's crazy. Miss Parker added to the list, says Jonathan. Okay, Jonathan. Yeah, Miss Parker definitely taking a beating tonight. Going for the cover. Parker kicks out. I like that, Ricky. It doesn't matter in what context I hear the name Parker. No matter where I hear it, no matter who it is. When I hear Parker, in my mind, always the first image is of Tobey Maguire, Peter Parker. The only Peter Parker. All the damn time. And here we are. Oh, wow. Parker really taking a beating tonight, I've got to say that. Kick to the side of the head. She goes down. I know, Andy. Jada not doing too well so far. Yeah, you got it, Money. Oh, my goodness. Wow. She's not playing around either. Did you see what she just did? Wow. Literally sending her opponent crushing back first into the turnbuckle. That's crazy. Yeah, crazy. Peter Parker, I still cannot get over the last Spider-Man film where all Spider-Men were there. Look, Jonathan, I'll be honest. If it wasn't for all Spider-Men getting together and, it wasn't for the old vintage heroes like Doc Ock and Tobey Maguire and Green Goblin, if it wasn't for the vintage icons, that film would have been a flop. Because the new Spider-Man, whatever the hell his name is, he just can't carry a film by himself. It just gets boring. It's the equivalent of, what do I say, Cody Rhodes being the face of the company or something, It's, I love taking shots at Cody, what do I say? But no, he needed, like Cody Rhodes needs John Cena to be the face of the company, to be put over. Yeah, the new Spider-Man kid needed Tobey Maguire and the old guys. That's that. What do I say? It's true. It's true. Toby, I'm sorry, what's his name? Cody Rhodes. He needs The Rock. He needs Undertaker. He needs John Cena. He needs all the old OGs to put him over. And the new Spider-Man kid also needed the same. Yeah. I love taking random shots at Cody Rhodes. I'm not a fan of Tom Holland. Tom Holland, thank you for that. The other guy, too, can't remember his name. Oh, Andrew Garfield, yeah. There was a rumor going around when Andrew Garfield was Spider-Man. I'm not sure how much truth there was to it, but it seemed like it was a legit report that Andrew Garfield pitched an idea where he wanted Spider-Man to be gay at one point. It was interesting. A lot of people were behind it as well, but, it never happened. 3 Spider-Men seems like they all needed a job. Yeah, Money Badger. Yeah, I was not a fan of the new Spider-Man movie. It was so terrible. Look, if I have to introduce Spider-Man to a kid, I would introduce to him or her, I would introduce to them the 3 Tobey Maguire films, really. That's the best. The best Spider-Man films made till date, in my opinion. Andrew says, did I send you the picture of the aftermath? You did. You did. I'm not sure if you guys have seen this image as well, but let me pull it up. 1 second. So Liv Morgan really got bruised up. And this image, I believe, is for everybody who calls wrestling fake. But take a look at this image right here. Thank you so much, Nautic, for reminding me of it. But 1 second. And here we are, guys. That's an image of Liv Morgan that she shared, which shows us the aftermath of the chamber match. Look at how bruised up she is after that match. Look at that. And people still like to call wrestling fake. You can't fake that. You can't fake those bruises. Look at her arm. Yeah, look at her abs. Look at both her hands, actually. Terribly bruised up. Crazy. But Liv Morgan is great. She's a champion. She's a fighter. And she has improved so much over the years. Really, it's been night and day. Earlier, it felt like she was living in a shell. And then she came out of the shell all of a sudden, and there's been no stopping her. Liv Morgan is incredible. Yeah, I've got a lot of respect for her. Nobody wants to see a gay Spider-Man, says true. I guess that's why it never happened. Let's see, what else do we have here? We got Ricky saying, I was a fan of Spider-Man 1, 2, 3, released back. Me too, brother. I became a Spider-Man fan because of those films as well. I help Liv Morgan out. She needs me to fix her. Okay, Ricky, we gotta keep it PG here. Jonathan says, Ricky, I've seen all that cinema. Me too, Jonathan. And here we are once again, back from the commercial. Andrew says, and the welt across her stomach from the hair whip. Yeah. I don't know how much truth there is, by the way, to this, right? Andrew just reminded of me of that because I read his comment, and it reminded me of a report that I just read recently where it said that Travis Scott, he actually gave Cody Rhodes a black eye and also a torn eardrum, something like that, ruptured eardrum, which is insane because Travis, he just slapped Cody, and it seemed like the slap was hard. But I don't know if it was so hard that it would give Cody Rhodes a black eye and a ruptured eardrum. I don't know if it was exaggerated or what, but this report actually came out of Bleacher Sports, where they said that, Travis Scott, when he slapped Cody, it gave him a black eye and a ruptured eardrum. I really don't know if it was exaggerated, if it was done to put him over, but the report is out there and people are talking. I don't know if there's any truth to it, though. Sometimes reports like these come out and there's an agenda behind it, and that agenda is usually to put the person over. But yeah, Travis Scott giving him a ruptured eardrum, a black eye with a single slap. I don't know. Let's see. Bianca should have her hair cut to avoid the situation anymore. Well, Andy, it's not going to happen. Bianca's hair literally put her over every single time. So I don't think that's gonna happen. Bianca getting rid of her ponytail, of her hair, is gonna be nearly as big as John Cena turning heel. It's gonna be a big thing if that ever happens. Andrew says, I heard the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I find it hard to believe that a single slap can give you that much of an injury. I don't know. Andy says, yeah, he actually injured him. That's what they like to say, yeah. Jaida Parker, by the way, going for the cover. It's a 1, it's a 2, and a kick out right there. It says that still to come, Hardy Boys are going to be live on NXT. So let's see what they're going to be saying. It's been a while since I've seen the Hardys right here on TV. So it's going to be interesting. I know, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Because I have seen episodes of that slap, what is that, slap championship? Whatever that it's called. The league, slap championship league or something, whatever it is. But I've seen some of the clips from that show. And they really slap the heck out of you. They literally slap the soul out of you. And I've seen people walk out of the show just fine. And so it's hard for me to believe, because of that same reason, that a single slap from Travis Scott would give Cody Rhodes so much of an injury. I don't know. Let's see. Look at Big E's career finish early due to injury. It's sad. Yeah. What happened with Big E is terrible. But the best thing is that he's healthy. He's okay. He's doing well. And he's still with the company, right? So that's that. And he didn't even have to turn heel. If Big E was still like wrestling, he'd have to turn heel as well. So, yeah. And he says, 83 years ago, Becky Lynch almost had Bianca was going to agree to lose her ponytail. Yeah, I agree. I remember that. Last time and we watched NXT and NXT UK, I was the only one. I remember that, Ricky. So it was crazy because this was the time when I just started doing watch-alongs, whenever it was, I believe 2 years ago. And NXT UK used to still be a thing. And I was like, NXT UK is on Thursdays, I believe. It used to be on Thursdays. Fairly early for me and everybody else, so it was cool. It used to go on at like 2 p.m. Eastern or something. So I was like, yeah, we watch NXT UK. And I did a watch along on NXT UK. I got on here, and the only one in the chat was Ricky. The only one here was Ricky. It was 2 p.m., way too early for everybody in America, especially. So, yeah, never went back to NXT UK after that. Never did. And here we are, a series of elbow strikes right there to Jaida Parker. Parker in trouble. Yeah. She goes down hard. Oh, dear. Good stuff. Parker with the victory right there. Yeah. Yeah, Ricky, it wasn't a sad day. It was a great day. We still remember about it. We still remember it, and we still laugh about it to this day. So it wasn't a sad day. It was a great day. Yeah, why not, Jonathan? Go right ahead. Yeah. And here we are now. With that being said, we're done with 2 matches so far. Jaida Parker with the victory. We've been watching NXT for about 40 minutes, and we have seen 2 matches. And I feel like 40 minutes is enough time to give the show a rating. And really, so far, I'm going to give it a C. Not impressed, Not even Jaida Parker could impress me so much. And here we are now with Tony D'Angelo and the gang. Who is this interviewer? She looks good. Kelly Kinsett. I've never seen or heard of her before, but she looks good.
First things first. Welcome back. It's good to see you. But you know what? My mother always told me, if you got nothing good to say about a woman, don't say anything. But I got a lot.
That's okay, Andy. That's okay.
I think our friends at CW will respect my decision to say next question.
Fair enough. How's the back? Is it too soon for a return?
Listen, I understand Stance's concern about my back, about going out there in this condition. And it's his call when I'm not understand you putting together a little family, but I got something for you. There's only one family in NXT, the D'Angelo family.
Okay. Okay, finally. I guess finally NXT's got to be picking up now because the Hardy Boys are on their way out. Good stuff. But before that, we go to yet another commercial. So this is commercial number 4 and 2 matches that we've seen so far. So yeah, well, I guess one commercial per 10 minutes. I like that. So sometimes the dirt sheets can be so annoying. Apparently, there was a rumor going around, about Jamie Hayter that she's not getting a new visa or, there's some problems or something. But Jamie Hayter just quickly shutting down all the rumors. This is what Fightful's Shawn Ross actually posted. He posted a link to his website saying update coming, something about Jamie Hayter. So Jamie Hayter very quickly replies and says, I'll save you all the cash and the concern. Just getting a new visa. No big deal. No issues. Cheers. So basically, Jamie Hayter confirming that she is getting a new visa. She'll be back working in no time. So that's that. No rumors there. She just killed all the rumors. And here we are, another tweet over here from Grayson Waller, who says the absolute bottom of the barrel of the society are men over the age of 18 who willingly leave the house wearing a t-shirt that says yeet. That is hilarious. Does anybody agree with this? Because you know what? I don't know. It's so funny because I was just thinking about it a couple days ago. When I was I kind of regret this right now, but when I was in college, I was I still am a big wrestling fan, but back then I was like a big hardcore wrestling fan, right? Attending every single WWE event, talking to everybody about WWE, to anybody I could. It was like WWE every single day of my life, every single hour of my life, minute. It was like WWE all the time. And that was a time when I was like young, wild, and free, so I could wear whatever I wanted to wear. I of course, loved wearing suits even back then, but I also loved wearing wrestling t-shirts. So I would show up to my university, in my classes, wearing shirts such as Mrs. Haters Wanted shirt. And I remember it used to say Haters Wanted at the front. At the back, it used to say the old ones have started to like me. And I used to wear shirts like that. And a couple days ago, I was just wondering, how that would have come across to like so many people who were not wrestling fans. That must have been so weird. And I guess there was a reason why I saw nobody else wearing wrestling shirts when I did every single day. Yeah. I used to be so naive, but I guess it was worth it. But let's see. Typical WWE commercial. You got it, Andrew. One commercial every 10 minutes. Yesterday when I was watching Raw, after a while, obviously, I noticed that the commercials were not that bad. But, tonight when we're watching it, NXT on CW, I do see the commercials. So I feel like the commercial situation has definitely improved on Netflix. It's not as bad anymore. Andy says, hey, do you see Natalia Neidhart? Yes. Natalia is all over the place. I believe she's wrestling even for GCW very soon. Then she's got NWA lined up. So she's definitely carrying that WWE flag with her everywhere she goes. So it's great. Natalia is fantastic. And when I spoke with her last year when she came down over here, you could just tell that she is not going to stop. She loves wrestling. She loves what she does. And she's not stopping at nothing. She's got to keep going. And, I applaud her for that. I applaud her for her passion, the true passion that she has for wrestling. Not everybody has that. A lot of people in the industry, you'll see they're there, but just for the sake of money. I don't want to name names, but Mandy Rose, Lacey Evans, Ronda Rousey. Again, I didn't want to name names, but these were some names that were just literally on the tip of my fingers. But Natalia, at the same time, look, I think she also does OnlyFans. I know she does stuff with her sister, but who does OnlyFans. But she has a passion for wrestling, and it shows. So I respect Natalia over there. But let's see. Jamie Hayter will be giving heavy dose of hater raid like that to her opponents. Indeed, Andy. Indeed. I can't believe Jamie still needs a visa. Derp says, yeah, Money Badger. What can you do? Blame Trump for it, I guess. True says they'll be the same people who might shoot you with a yeet cannon. You're right. We got Gary over here. Welcome, Gary. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. And no, you didn't miss anything. We're back from the commercial, and Oba is on our TV screens. Let's see.
Okay, can you talk a little bit about the size difference as you're both similar builds?
I mean, you saw the match with Lexus King and Moose last week. Moose is a big man and he does match me in the size department. And he's also no bomb and no slaps. That man can go. But one thing holds true.
I would love nothing else than watching Oba giving Moose the F10. I would love that. I would love Oba just toss him across the ring like usually he does to all of his opponents. I'd love that. Yeah. Moose getting the F10 would be just a beautiful, beautiful scene. It would just be incredible. But let's see. But Gary, once again, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. So far, we've had 2 matches. One was the women's tag team match. Of course, Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. They lost their match. And then the second was a singles, again, women's match, which was won by Jaida Parker. So we've only had 2 matches so far, but you are back in time because we just got a little segment from Oba, and now we've got the Hardy Boys coming out right now. Jeff and Matt Hardy are right here on NXT. How do you not love this? I mean, you gotta be jealous of all these people who are in attendance right here at NXT because they get to see the Hardy Brothers for free. As you know, entry to NXT shows, attending these shows is literally free for all. You just have to be like first come, first served. All right, sorry about that, guys. We had some issue with the microphone, it seems, but we're back. We're back. Thank you for letting me know that there was an issue with the mic. I would have never known, but here we are now. Thank you, guys. And here we are now. The delete chants echoing across the arena for the fans right here. Man, that's terrible. You know, I thought that John Cena's jorts were bad. Look at that guy. Look at the jorts that he's wearing. That's like obscene. I'm not sure if he's even allowed to wear that on NXT or TV. Terrible. No man should be wearing something like that. That is terrible. All right. Well, okay. I see a question right here from my brother Andy saying, what was he wearing? And, you know, I'm just going to share this real quick so you can see what he's wearing. Look at those things. Look at that. Look at whatever he's wearing right now. Like, how could you? Look at those jorts. Yeah, that's just straight up obscene, in my opinion. I don't know what you think, but that is obscene. Yeah, true. Well, I guess we're going to get a #1 contenders tag team match coming up. Okay. Oh, okay. Frax even just standing right behind the Hardy brothers. That was cool. Next week's got to be special. The Hardy. It's got to be special. Next week is going to be great. You know, MSG NXT, we're going to see the tag team titles being defended. The Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy in action against Fraxium. We've got, of course, Raw and MSG. We've got the steel cage match. Next week it's going to be great. And up next, we're going to get Jordynne Grace versus Cora Jade. So this one's going to be a banger, you know, a much-awaited banger. So far tonight, I've been waiting for a banger. We haven't seen a banger, really. So this is going to be good. This is going to be good. Jordynne Grace is going to be in action with Cora Jade, and that match is going to be happening right after this commercial break. So it should be good. Yeah. Let's see. We've got another commercial going on at the moment. And we've got another tweet over here, which is from MJF. You know, we don't hear from him a lot these days, but let's take a look at the tweet. So the tweet over here says, let me make it a little bit bigger. It's easier to read. Okay, there we go. So the tweet over here says, MJF and tribalism exist among wrestlers like it does for online fans. So he says, no, we have lives. We all enjoy wrestling. Two companies exist. Existing gets us the pay that wrestlers should have been getting in the first place. Thankfully, oh, right, there you go. I guess that was already, obvious that the tribalism obviously doesn't exist in wrestlers. Maybe it does to a certain extent, but not so bad, because at the end of the day, they're professionals. They have to be professionals. It's just what it is, Let's see. By the way, the Jericho Cruise. I've got to ask you guys, have you ever thought about going on the Jericho Cruise? Or do you ever think about going on the Jericho Cruise in the future? It's interesting, obviously it's not cheap. Jericho Cruise is not cheap. It's quite pricey. It's quite an expensive experience for a wrestling fan for sure. But the thing is it worth it? Or spending that much money to get the luxury of cruise, but also the craziness of pro wrestling? Jericho Cruise is an interesting combination. I think about it sometimes. Maybe in the future. Let's see. Cora Jade deserves to be a damn champion again, says Andy. Well, I'd like for her to hold a main roster title in the near future, should I say. Ricky says, I told you AJ NXT is so good. Yep, definitely. But I guess with Roxanne Perez being on the main roster right now, I think Cora Jade has got to take her time, a little bit of the time right there. That commercial break still going on. Let's see. This is going to be good. So this is what Ricky was talking about recently. This is happening. So Natalya is going to be competing at the Crockett Cup event, the NWA Crockett Cup, May 17th. So 2 months from now, Natalya is going to NWA. And NWA's Crockett Cup is special. If there's one NWA pay-per-view that we watch, it's the Crockett Cup. I really enjoy watching it. So hopefully we're going to watch it again this year. The Crockett Cup should be good. By the way, guys, the Crockett Cup kind of reminded me, whatever happened to Triple Mania? I know that we used to watch Triple Mania. We didn't watch Triple Mania last year, though, but we used to watch Triple Mania. And we've seen at least 2 of them, right? For 2 years. Last year, we didn't watch it, though. Should we watch Triple Mania again? What is the status? What is the calendar like? 1 second. Triple Mania 2025. Okay, I guess we've got the dates here. So it's 16th of August. So there is still some time left. 16th August is when Triple Mania is going to take place. So we got to wait. We got to wait a little bit. Yeah, it will take place in Mexico on August 16th. Triple Mania 33. We're going to be watching it for sure. Let's see. I know, Andy. We had a great time watching it, and Triple Mania is not a short event. It's a long event. It's a long one. I remember it started around 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. It went down for like 10 a.m. or 10:30 a.m. for me, which was crazy, but it was so worth it. I still remember. I have great memories from that show. It's amazing.
Number 1 media market in all the world, New York City. This match between Stephanie McCare and Julia, arguably the biggest
I'll be right back, guys. 1 second. All right. Oh, sorry. What's about to fall? Oh dear. The chair just turned heel on me. I can't believe that. Oh, that was embarrassing. Okay. The chair literally turned heel on me. That was okay. I hope nobody saw that. Oh, okay. Why does stupid shit like this always happen to me? Let's see. All right. Yeah, I think nobody saw that. That's good. Let's see. Money Batter says Triple Mania. Yes, we should watch it again. AJ, what are the dates? So I looked it up. Triple Mania 33 apparently taking place on August 5th, August 15th, something like that. So it's taking place in August. So we're going to be watching that. Triple Mania. 100%. So Trump's address to a joint session of Congress is also live, which is interesting. Andy says, AJ, your chair almost had you fall. Yeah, you did see that, Andy, yeah? I was like, okay, great, nobody saw that. Wow, Jonathan saw that too, and so did Money Badger. Okay, all right. Embarrassing. Why really? I mean, why does stupid shit like this always keep happening to me? Okay, let's... But next week, NXT's got to be great. Madison Square Garden, it's a big one. And here we are now, Jordan Grace coming out. And you know, this is what I love about the WWE. They really know how to make their stars look like superstars. And Jordan Grace always looked great. She always looked fantastic. She is a self-made superstar, really. The amount of work and effort that she's put into herself, her body, you know, it's there's no denying. It's incredible. It's out of this world. Not everybody can do it. So Jordan Grace is a self-made superstar. But beyond that, look at the presentation upgrade that the WWE has given to her. The outfit, the hair, I guess the makeup, the styling, everything. It's fantastic. She looks better than ever and happier than ever being over here. So it's good to see her. Let's see. Andy says, yep, your chair almost had you fall. AJ, what do you think about Matt Riddle, the MLW World Champion? You know, I feel like Matt Riddle is one of those stars who will end up back in the WWE sooner than later. Even though I don't want for it to happen. I really don't miss him. I was never a fan. And you know what? True, and everybody else listen to me right now, I've got to say this. You know how much I hated Matt Riddle. But I have to say this. No matter how popular a superstar it might be, if I don't like that superstar, they don't succeed. They either get fired or they get taken off TV, and that's just the truth. You know, it's not me. Maybe I've just got an eye of an eagle. Maybe I can see, maybe I can really see what a wrestler is made up of. But you know, there have been so many examples. Braun Strowman, Omos. You know, this guy, Matt Riddle right here, Austin Theory. I can go on and on, really. You know, there have been so many examples. Maybe I do have the eye of an eagle or something. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Just patting myself on the back a little bit over there. But here we are now. Jordan Grace, yeah, sending Cora Jade to the ropes. And Cora Jade over here, one step ahead. Dodge. Rolling up Grace for the cover. Grace rolls out, gets Cora Jade up on her shoulder. Oh dear, and head first into the top turnbuckle once, twice. Cora Jade in trouble. Yeah, I guess, Jonathan. That was so funny. I really was about to fall, you know. AJ Riddle won the MLW for Kojima. It was a really good match, surprisingly. You know, the thing about Riddle is that he's a good wrestler. You can't deny that. We've seen some very good matches from Matt Riddle. But I think it's the attitude problem that really pulls him down. Yeah, that's that. Another guy that comes to my mind when I think about attitude problem is Enzo Amore. Great on the microphone, charming guy, really so charming, but it was the attitude that really, really pulled him down. So that was that. But here we are now. We got Cora Jade in trouble. Jordan Grace sending her back first into the mat. Cora Jade in trouble. Yeah, Jordan is loving it. She's dominating and she knows it. Cora Jade over there in that corner. Jordan Grace running over to her. And an elbow strike. You can't stand Matt Riddle's talking, right? Me neither. I couldn't stand his talking. I don't know what went wrong with Mr. McMahon or Vince McMahon towards the end of his run, but he started pushing all the all the wrong guys. Austin Theory, Matt Riddle. There were reports that Vince McMahon loved Riddle. He loved his presentation, and Mr. McMahon came up with these weird ass ideas where Riddle would just get in the ring, he would throw his slippers, and then boom, you would see like weird ass stuff like giraffes or pigeons or peacocks or I don't even know what, chickens flying out of the ring. You would see animations of them. It was the weirdest thing ever. I hated it. I hated it every time it happened. And I'm so glad we don't have to see it now because it was so bad. But the worst thing that Riddle did that really made me despise him, and I still do, was ruining Randy Orton. You know, Randy Orton is a menace. He was a menace, but Riddle ruined Randy Orton. You know, Randy Orton started wearing a hoodie with you know, it was the weirdest thing ever. A hoodie, he had a goatee, he had a mustache. It was like, come on. Randy Orton should never have a goatee. He should never have a mustache like that, and he should definitely never wear a hoodie. So Randy Orton was doing all things wrong when he was with Matt Riddle. Enzo got to hang out with Big Cass on Jericho's cruise for several years since they hung out together. I did see a picture of that, yeah. I did see a picture of that. Enzo Amore is struggling, you know. He doesn't get booked. Even the independents don't want to book him so much because of his attitude problems. Everybody knows he's got problems, so that's that. Thank you, Mr. Singh. Welcome, great to see you. I know, Jonathan put to sleep. Sorry about that. All right, with that being said, we are back on the commercial break. So since we are on the commercial, actually, I'll do everybody a favor and wake everybody up by playing what I know everybody wants to hear. So let's do it.
Answer on the beat.
2 decades clean, now he flipped the scene. Hustle, loyalty, not just a meme. Kids all crying, tearing posters down. Make a wish, man he climbed it now. Still in the ring, give Cody a hug. Then boom, low blow straight to the gut. Rock made the call, Cena took the deal. Sold his soul, man this turn is real. Cena snapped. Threw the Rock's hand, no turning back. Heel mode now, y'all ain't see that. Chain gang dead, yeah, fade to black. Ay, now that is gone. Now he's Hollywood, flexing strong. Never give up, man, that was a joke. Cody just choked, left broke in the smoke. Kids in the crowd like, no, not you. Cena just smirked, left them all blue. No more love, no more grace. Now it's know your role, stay in your place. Cena went dark, no more cheers. Heel turn hit after 20 years. Legacy flipped, no looking back. Now he's the villain, fade to black.
Oh my, thank you for that, Andy. I forgot to unmute myself. I muted myself when I was playing the sound. I forgot to unmute myself, so thank you. But I'll read the comments once again as I had been reading for the past 2 minutes. Jonathan, thank you so much. I love the fact that you were brushing your teeth and listening to my rap. Thank you. Thank you. I'm honored. Maybe I should get on Spotify. Maybe I should be on Apple Music. Maybe I should really make this a thing, right? Maybe I should take this one step further and become a Spotify artist. Who knows? Maybe I'll make $1 million out of it. Yeah, I know, Andy. This has got to be seen as new intro music. If he wants it, he can have it. I'll happily lend it to him. Yeah, with no problems. Cora Jade has those cakes respectfully, says Chris. Chris, adding the word respectfully at the end of your sentence, it just changes everything. So good job. Great job. I respect you for that. And I just stopped sending Cena a beef diss track. Okay, brother. Okay. And let's see. Yeah, that's right, Money Badger. That was awesome. Well, thank you, Gary. Thank you. That's like genuinely the nicest comment that I've heard so far. Thank you. I uploaded this track on Instagram as well, and usually I'm very, very careful before uploading anything to Instagram, because on Instagram we've got a much bigger audience, right? We've got about 94,000 followers, and I usually just stick to news, just post news. I don't post anything else but news. But this rap, I just couldn't help myself. I had to post it. And I posted it, and the comments were like, "This is hilarious. It's so good. It made my day," laughing emoji and stuff like that. And I was like, wow, there goes my rap career. I was taking this so seriously, like, wow, this is the shit. Like, this is it. This is great. And everybody thinking that, oh, this was supposed to be something funny. It was not supposed to be funny. It was supposed to be a good-ass rap. But everybody thinks this is funny, so I guess that's good. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you, Gary. I really appreciate that. Let's see. We got Sergio here. Good to see you. Welcome. And they say, I do not give up, and I told you about is bad, and you guys do not care what I have to say about that. Wow. I am not sure. What are you talking about? But good to see you, Sergio. Welcome. Do we think Grace's husband, Jonathan, will join the WWE? Well, perhaps. 1 second.
The thing left to do is to take the North American Championship.
This is going to be a good championship match, for sure. The North American title is going to be in the line. It's happening tonight in the main event. Did she? Wow. I do know that this happened some time back to like Scarlett Bordeaux. Like she had an accident like that, and she was actually off TV for quite some time because of that. But terrible thing to happen. I hope that Cora is okay. Who was it? It was 1 second. We've got a segment going on. Let's listen in.
The NXT Championship. Yeah, I've got a 20-year-old kid coming to the ring to give me a pep talk. Javon, I had to look at you, full of joy and energy, because you're in the WWE, living your best life. And me, oh, it took almost your entire life for me to even end up in the WWE. And on top of it, you're gonna come to the ring and talk to me about being a husband and a father. See, that was the moment, right there, when I realized maybe it's not all ego. Maybe I became all soft. And that's when I snapped. Is it jealousy? You're damn right. It is jealousy. Javon, listen to me. I mean every single word. If I could break your jaw again, I would do it in a heartbeat. Like that. Because look at me now. I am the most dangerous I have ever been in my entire career. And this place is silly enough to give me a match with you next week with no rules? Exactly. Absolutely. None? Exactly. There ain't gonna be no rules in New York. Well, I wasn't able to talk for 3 months because of you. You took my smile. You took my joy. You took everything. I've loved WWE my whole entire life, and this situation has made me look at this a different way.
Wait, Sergio, you say WWE is bad. Why would you say that? I think WWE is great, right? I mean, it's entertaining. Wouldn't you say so? Let's see. We got Andy over here saying Tony D better have eyes in the back of his head tonight. Where's Ethan Page, darn it? I know he's here. He's here. Look at him. He doesn't look so happy though.
Is gonna try to hold
Yeah.
me down. Now I put this on everything I love. I put this on my mama. Ain't nobody gonna hold me down no more. Nobody's gonna take my joy, and nobody's gonna take my smile. And that is facts.
Okay.
Gentlemen, any last words? I've got lots of last words. You're really worried about me taking your smile. I think you should be worried.
Cheers, guys. I'll be honest, guys. I'm watching NXT after so long. So many new faces today. Like, really. I'm seeing so many new faces. We got Kale Dixon coming out here. It's the first time I'm going to be seeing Kale competing, so let's see. But so far, I'm sorry, the Hardy brothers, it was great to see them. But despite of the Hardy boys being there tonight, I guess my rating for NXT tonight kind of stays the same. I still have to give it a C. It could be all me, it couldn't be, maybe it's not the brand or the show, maybe it's me that I'm kind of new to it now, right? I have been out of the loop for a little bit. So maybe I just don't get it, but it's not been my cup of tea so far. That's what I would say. Let's see. And Money Badger, my brother over here, says, AJ, have you tried Prime Drink? I have. It's yuck. Well, thank you, Money Badger, for really giving me that heads up that I shouldn't bother trying it. But also, just for reference, I want to share something with you right now, okay? 1 second. Just because you brought up Prime. This is what Nautic Andrew, he told me about this. Shout out to Andrew. He's great. But it's crazy. So apparently they have slashed the prices of Prime Drink over here a little bit. But still, I will just put this out for reference. I'm not sure. I don't see Prime. Maybe they don't sell Prime. 1 second. Yeah, there we go. I just want to share this, right? This is like mad funny. Okay, here we are. Okay, so get ready. I just want to share with you the crazy price difference when it comes to something as simple as Prime. Okay, take a look at this. This is what a bottle of Prime it costs in the U.S. All right, $1. Literally $1. So that's like for us, it's about 50. 50 our currency. But if you talk about Prime over here, you'll be shocked, because over here a bottle of Prime it costs $7.99. That's right, you got it. So it's crazy. Even if I wanted to, even if in my crazy mind I said, you know what, AJ, let's go out and buy a Prime bottle. Even if I was crazy enough to do that, I couldn't, because this thing, it literally costs what? Like, 1 second. It literally over here, it costs close to $20. A bottle of Prime. So I wouldn't ever do that. I can be crazy, but I can never be crazy enough to do something like that. Never ever. But let's see, what else do we have pop in here? But once again, my brother Money Badger, thanks for the heads up. Never gonna try it. We got Gary saying, I thought it was an alright show, but I'm grateful I got to be here. Gary, once again, thank you so much for being here. It's the first time that we have you here, and it's great. Thank you so much for being here. And once again, I've got to say, we are here on the road to WrestleMania. So we're here for all the shows. So hopefully we're going to be seeing you in the future as well. Would love to chat. Would love to watch some more wrestling together. Over here, we literally are a family A family that is ever growing. And let's see, Money Batter says, it tastes like if you mix Red Bull and Gatorade. Derp, I see. Okay. Gatorade is great. Gatorade has helped me a lot. I remember, times when I really needed an energy drink, and Gatorade always gave me that supply of energy. It's great. It's always been helpful. Gatorade is great. Also, the taste is not so bad. But Prime, I would honestly, guys, I don't know if I should call myself a YouTuber, but maybe because I upload videos to YouTube, I guess I'm a YouTuber. But I would never buy a food or drink product from a YouTuber because YouTubers don't know crap, literally, especially when it comes to your health. Nah. I'm never going to trust a YouTuber when it comes to my health. I'm never going to trust a YouTuber with their food or drink products. I'm never going to do that, and I would never suggest anybody to do that either. Never. But let's see. We got my brother Andrew. Andrew, can you hear me now? Let's see. Let me know if you can. That's crazy. AJ, I talked to Triple H. She told me no more. Okay, Sergio. Okay. All right. I only drink Gatorade and water, says Andy. My man. Yeah, high five, high five. I'm all about Dr. Pepper, says Money Badger. Okay, that's sweet. Dr. Pepper has been around forever as well. So, if you're getting your drinks from trusted brands, it's still better. But if you're getting it from like Logan Paul, come on, man. We can't be friends. Anybody who drinks Prime, nah, we can't. I can't trust you with your decisions. Yeah. Gatorade is quite expensive, says Drew. Yeah, over here it's kind of okay. I mean, I just showed you the price for a Prime bottle, right? It's crazy. Over here, Gatorade is fine over here. Let's see. Gatorade is better than water. It's so funny you said that. Yeah. Yes, I do, Gary. Yes, I do. We're here for Raw and SmackDown as well. Much love. All right, so Evolution is going to be premiering on Tubi tomorrow, so that's going to be a banger. Evolution, finally, in the US, it's going to be on Tubi. Everywhere else, it's going to be on YouTube, so that's going to be great. My man is coming out now, guys. That's my man right there. Our man. Let's go. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Everybody. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Oh, yeah. Whoop that trick. Look, Sergio, I mean, much love, what can I say? If you don't like WWE, it's your choice, it's okay. I don't like UFC a lot, so, I don't like there are lots of sports I don't like, so there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. It's your personal choice, I respect that. Drew McIntyre says, coffee is life. Okay, brother. All right. TB Vault tomorrow. I'll catch it after AEW, says Andy. Yeah. Good. Let's see. Money Batter says, whoop that trick. Indeed. Hell yeah. Shucky ducky quack quack, man. Booker T is great. There's only one thing that I don't like about Booker T is that he jumped out of that Twitch deal. I mean, if he would have stayed on the Twitch deal with us, we would have made a lot of money together. What can I say? But he jumped the gun. He didn't want to be a part of it. So, yeah. Trick Williams is angry.
Trick, you've been really struggling with not being a man around here anymore, haven't you? But you still walk around here like you are, don't you? But you and I both know that that should be me, damn it! I beat you at Vengeance Day, but it looks like I gotta beat it into you definitive. So in 2 weeks, me and you, Trick, let's do this in NXT Underground. Eddie, you want me in 2 weeks? I'll see your punk ass at the Underground.
Okay, NXT Underground is official. Trick Williams is gonna bring that fire. It's gonna be good. NXT Underground, he's gonna whoop that Trick. That's for sure. And what the hell is going on over here? Now, with that being said, commercial break upon us right now. AJ Trick anger, he's been losing matches to the Indian wrestler. Okay, I see that. Drew McIntyre says there are two hobos outside my apartment having an argument. Really? Drew McIntyre, go do your thing. Let's see. Oh, I want the ruler and next heavyweight champion, Oba Femi. Oba is great, man. Oba is great. Oba is fantastic. And honestly, Oba versus Omos is literally a, what do I say? A match of my dreams. I can't wait to see it. You know, I can't wait to see it. I'm sorry, Oba versus Moose. I said Omos, right? I think Oba versus Omos would be great as well. Just watching Oba F10 Omos would be a spectacle, but I don't know if that's ever going to happen. But for now, Oba versus Moose and watching Oba F10 Moose will be great. Would be great. That's right, 2 Claymores. Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. With that being said, we are back on the commercial break. Again, just like Andrew said earlier, WWE being WWE with the commercials. But I've got to say, I don't know if anybody else has noticed this as well. On Netflix, the commercials are much less. Much less. I'm not sure what's going on with Finn Balor, but this is a tweet that he put out recently. I'm not sure what's going on, but this is what Finn Balor tweeted. I think he's feeling it right now. He says, "Thank you, Dominic, for always being there for me. Thank you, little leader colon Carlito, for taking one for the team." So Finn Balor definitely feeling it, right? He's feeling the brotherhood for sure. Yeah, but you know, in my opinion, Judgment Day, it really isn't a shadow of what its former self. I don't think it's even the shadow of what it used to be. Judgment Day used to be the team, but right now, it's all scattered. It's I don't even know how it's surviving at this point, but yeah, it's in a tough spot. I don't know how much longer it's gonna go on, but Judgment Day right now, it's barely holding on. Yeah. You know, Jonathan, once again, Omos and Braun Strowman, they're merely spectacles for the WWE. They're just there to be the attraction, to attract or all the casual fans or the non-wrestling fans just because of their size advantage, you know. They are larger than life, and that's why they're with the company. So, yeah, Omos is with the company, but he barely wrestles, kind of like Braun Strowman. They're just held under contract, I believe, so that A, they don't go to AEW or any other company. B, because they like using them as spectacles. These are the only 2 reasons that they're still there. And I guess C, because Saudi Arabia. Because they're going to have a big-ass Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia, and they would want Omos and Braun Strowman there, so that's that. Yeah. How do you guys feel about Royal Rumble taking place in Saudi Arabia next year? It's not just the Royal Rumble, but another pay-per-view also will take place in Saudi next year. So 2026 is going to see 2 pay-per-views taking place in Saudi. So it's a big one. Absolutely, Jonathan. They're not a shadow of their former self. Omos is heading back to WWE, was wrestling in Japan, says Andy. Let's see, brother. Let's see how regular he's got to be here. Omos is wrestling in other places as Money Badger. It's much like Natalia, right? Natalia also, just like I said, GCW, she's got to go to NWN May 15th. So Natalia also doing that. That's cool. This is the match that I'm looking forward to the most. The TNA Tag Team Titles match, Hardy Boys versus Fraxium. And I feel like there's a fair chance of Hardy Boys dropping the titles, but what do you guys feel? Any crazy predictions out there? Do you see the Hardys dropping the TNA titles to Fraxium? I don't think so. I don't think so. I would never mind Saudi pay-per-views, says Money Badger. Really? That's a refreshing comment, because usually comments that I read all the time about Saudi pay-per-views are negative. So that's refreshing. It's refreshing to read that, Money Badger. That's cool. Andy says, I hate it. That's cool. We got Undertaker tweeting here, Roadblock is a stacked show. Shawn Michaels, I'll be at the MSG to watch it all go down next week. That's cool. That's cool again. So Taker is going to be at MSG next week for Roadblock. That's cool. We got my brother Jonathan says, I'm not sure. I don't agree with them doing events there, but at the end of the day, it all comes down to money. All these companies are flocking over to Saudi for one thing and one thing only. It's the dollar. That's it. That's it. We got Andrew saying, I thought the one match was going to be title versus title. When did it change to just the NXT title on the line? Yeah. I wonder. I just mind the time to do the pay-per-views. Wait a second. We got Moose right here, guys.
You've competed in a lot of big matches in TNA. Where does this match rank in terms of your career?
So I'm a prize fighter, and I always fight for the biggest prize in the game. So when the TNA NXT agreement was officially signed, I knew there was one match that I wanted. So I was patient, and I waited, and when the right opportunity came, I crossed the line, and here we are. If I'm being honest, there's no match with this relationship bigger than Obafemi versus Moose. And I'll give credit when credit is due. Obafemi has been one hell of a champion here in NXT. And he's going to be a major player in WWE for many, many years.
For sure, yeah.
And he can be the ruler of NXT. He just won't be NXT champion. Because next week, I'm going to leave Roadblock with 2 titles. The TNA X Division.
Oh, it's still for both the titles. It is for both the titles. Moose just confirmed it. It's for both the titles. It's similar to, if you guys remember, when AEW had the partnership with NXT.
In NXT history. And based on what's happened the past couple of weeks and what just happened moments ago, I can announce that Roxanne Perez will take on Jordan Grace at the theater at Madison Square Garden. Now let's wrap up this press conference with one last question.
Ava, over here, yeah. We are all dying to know why Fallon Finley hasn't gotten her rematch for the North American title yet. I mean, first it was Carmen, and now...
How does somebody not like Fallon Henley? She is great. Fallon is somebody who makes me regret not watching NXT for so long. Fallon is great. How does somebody not watch NXT? Fallon Henley is on it. I must have forgotten that she's there. I'm kidding. She's great. Ricky over here. There you go. Another reason to watch NXT, yeah?
Yeah, I know you are, pal. Huge win in the main event last week. Didn't move me. You shouldn't be here. Okay.
Rich Holland tells him you shouldn't be here. Okay.
Saints, this revolution will be televised when I win the North American Championship.
It's gonna be good. All right, the North American title match coming up next is gonna be good. We've got True over here saying, "Name one country that's not corrupt." I'll wait. Where did this question? Where did this comment come from? But True, I'm waiting as well. I'm waiting just like you are. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, now I know. We were talking about Saudi. Okay. Sorry, it took me a minute. True. So naive, but yeah, it took me a minute. But no, I agree. I agree. No, I'm waiting as well. I'm waiting. But especially right now, look at what's going on across the globe, right? Look at Russia, Ukraine. Let's not go beyond that. It's so weird. I mean, I don't want to get into politics right now, but it's so unnecessary, the entire thing, and it should be put to an end. It should be brought to an end. The conflict should be brought to an end, and when it felt like it was about to be brought to an end, something else just keeps stemming up, and there's always something or the other, and it just keeps going on. It's terrible. It just makes you think that there really is no value for human life, no value for humans. It's just a number at the end of the day, I guess. It's sad. It's sad, but yeah, the conflict should be brought to an end. You're right. But okay, let's get back to wrestling here. We got Jonathan says, if I feel if offered the chance, the Hardys would love to return to the WWE, 100%. And I have a feeling that they will hang up their boots, that they will retire in the WWE. I don't think they're gonna retire in TNA or anywhere else. They're gonna retire in the WWE. Maybe they'll join in as a part-timer, not a full-time, part-time schedule. Maybe they'll have a retirement tour altogether. One way or the other, but I do feel that they'll hang up their boots in the WWE. I do feel that we have one more WrestleMania to see with the Hardy Boys. I think so. I really think so. And the Hardy Boys in WrestleMania take me back to my first ever WrestleMania that I watched. It was WrestleMania 25. Feels like a long time ago. Yeah, makes me feel old. But WrestleMania 25, it was Matt Hardy versus Jeff Hardy. What a crazy rivalry that was. What a crazy match that was. If you compare that, no offense, but if you compare that rivalry to the little mini cute rivalry we saw between Jay and Jimmy Uso, it's night and day, really. The Hardys killed it. They killed it. And Jimmy and Jay, well, that was a poor excuse for a match. But yeah, they killed it. The Hardys aren't dropping them. If they drop them, it'll be against the system. I agree with that, Andy, 100%. I don't see them dropping them either. Cool both titles, indeed, Money Badger. Fallon Henley is absolutely gorgeous. I agree, Andy. 100% agree with that. We got Money Badger saying, I'm sure the ladies be looking at them jack dudes. Okay, all right, well, there's a lot of jack dudes over there, so... You got Jonathan says, American True, real talk. Indeed, at the end of the day, the conflicts should end. That's it. It should end. With that being said, commercials still going on. And looking at the time, we've got about 20 minutes left before the show is going to be over. I'll be honest, the first hour of NXT tonight was pretty bad. I wasn't a fan. The second hour has picked up. And I'm going to give it maybe a B minus so far. I think I'm being generous when I give it a B minus. I probably should stick with C, but I'll give it a B minus so far. Let's see if the main event picks up and changes my rating. But so far, a B minus. Roxanne versus Jordan Grace is official for NXT Roadblock. It's gonna be badass. It's gonna be great. Thanks, Chris. Looking forward to it. Let's see. I'm going for a okay. Jonathan says I'm going for a D. Wow. Okay. Let's see. I do believe he has travel restrictions, but are there any travel restrictions that the WWE can't overcome? I mean, if you look at Jacob Fatu, they use their sources to, gain access and get him to Canada, right? So I think if they really want to, they can help him out. I feel. Let's see. But yeah, I do believe he still has travel restrictions. B minus from Chris as well. Fair enough. With that being said, it is time for the main event. Did Jonathan really clip the video of my chair almost turning heel on me and set it on the group? Come on, Jonathan. Come on. I just saw it. That's crazy. That's crazy. But once again, why does stupid shit like this always keep happening to me? I guess it happens because I wake up at 5 a.m. for these shows. Yeah, maybe that's what happens. But yeah, why does this stuff always keep happening to me? Let's see. Yes, Jeff still has restrictions, says Andy. Thanks for confirming, my brother. And here we are. Shawn Spears making his way down. Both of the people over here in the main event have their own entourage that they'll come out with. And so my brother were here asking, Jonathan is asking, what did Jeff Hardy do? Why is he banned from traveling outside? So he's banned in several places, Canada more recently, I believe. And that's because of the DUIs that he's got, the DUI arrests and stuff. So, driving under influence, obviously a terrible thing to do. And he's been guilty of it a few times. So, which is why he's banned from traveling to many countries, including Canada. I believe back in 2022, it was a big deal because AEW had plans for the Hardys, and the show, if I'm not wrong, was taking place in Canada. They couldn't travel. Jeff couldn't travel because of the restrictions. But here we are, Tony D'Angelo coming out strong, and Shawn Spears looking confident as well. My money right now is on Tony D. I think Tony D is walking out of here with the North American title. But what do you guys think? Is Shawn Spears gonna take the big win, the big W tonight? Let me know. Thanks, Andy. Thanks for sharing that. Yes, the DUIs. 5 matches next week on Roadblock at MSG. So that's gonna be great. Hell yeah, Andy. That's awesome, Jonathan. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. That's good. Spears is probably winning, It could be. I mean, if you're saying it, it's probably going to happen. True. Lillian Garcia looking gorgeous. By the way, who's happy to have Lillian back over here? I love having her back. Lillian obviously always had a passion for wrestling. You know that she loves this industry. She's been doing what she's been doing for so many years. And even after an extended break, she's just as fine. She's so good on the microphone. And her voice is just so familiar with all of us. It's great. It's great having Lillian back. I love it. Yeah, exactly. Already on probation as well. Yeah. Yeah, Andy, I know what you're talking about. These days, the WWE has become so unpredictable that it would not be shocking if Shawn Spears actually takes the gold. But I still think it should be Tony who should keep it. But let's see. All right, my money's on Tony. True says it's going to be Shawn Spears. Andy says it's going to be Tony. Let's see. Let's see who's it going to be. And I saw a comment, I actually forgot to mention it, but True mentioned that Booker T, he turned 60 years old yesterday. I gotta say, the guy looks great. He's great. I've got a lot of respect for Booker, and he's stayed in shape. He's great on the mic, and I'm glad that he's also still around in the WWE, and we get to see him and hear him. It's great. Booker is great. He's a legend for a reason, and here we are now. We got Shawn Spears in trouble in that corner over there. Series of chops straight to the chest, and now we've got an Irish whip. Shawn Spears, though, one step ahead. Tony D'Angelo with the crazy clothesline, getting him down. I'm not a Logan Paul fan. Full pan. Derp it all, unless he teams up with his brother for the tag titles. I predicted his brother coming over and joining him in the WWE a long time back. It hasn't happened yet, but I think it will happen sometime in the future. But right now, him and his brother, I believe, are going to be having a boxing match. So that's what's up. Logan Paul and Jake Paul are going up against each other, which I don't know. I don't know how real that boxing match is going to be. These days, it feels like boxing matches are more scripted than wrestling matches. But let's see how Logan Paul and Jake Paul do in that boxing match. All right, we got Christian right here. Welcome, good to see you. Welcome. Look, I've got to say, I love both Julia, I love Stephanie, but if you talk about the two going up against each other, it's got to be Stephanie for me. Any time of the day. But let me know what do you think. But once again, Christian, great seeing you over here. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying the show that we have here tonight. Lillian is near around that 8, says Andy. Yep, she's great. She's great. And here we are now, Tony D'Angelo with a series of punches straight to the head of Shawn Spears up on the top turnbuckle. He's now looking to go for the superplex, but the Shawn Spears entourage trying to stop Tony D'Angelo. Yet the D'Angelo family also seems like they've got their back. They're trying to balance this whole thing out. Shawn Spears in trouble as Tony D'Angelo sets him up for the superplex. I think he's got to do it. There you go. A beautiful superplex delivered off the top rope to Shawn Spears. He goes down hard. Tony goes for the cover. Shawn with a kick out right there. Bro, I think I remember Logan saying threats to Mike Tyson, not cool. Yeah, Logan will do anything for the clout. He'll do anything for the clout. But the one thing that Logan has done, which I really appreciate him for, is when he did that interview with Donald Trump, Logan Paul actually had his U.S. title. Like, he had his U.S. title right there in the center, the front and center. He even made a reel with Trump with the U.S. title, literally the front and center of it. So I liked it. I appreciated Logan Paul for that, for giving the WWE and their championship importance in mainstream media. So I appreciated him for that. I like that. Yeah. And let's see what else do we have here. Logan Paul is just there as decoration. Yeah, you know what? I feel, and I was thinking about it when I was watching the Elimination Chamber the other day. I was thinking, hey, this guy is good in the ring, but it would be a real shame, like, that WWE would really be struggling if they ever put the title on Logan Paul, because this guy shows up. He's shameless about it as well, but he'll show up only for the major 4 pay-per-views, really. Or he'll show up for Saudi Arabia, and that's about it, and he'll be gone forever. So it would be a real shame, and the WWE would have to be really desperate to put the title on Logan Paul. I think he's worse than Roman Reigns. I mean, when it comes to his schedule, I think Logan Paul is terrible. He's only had 1 match on Raw in his entire career, if I'm not wrong. So, come on. And that, too, because it was on Netflix. So, yeah, Logan Paul, he should never be champion. He's good in the ring. I'll watch his matches happily. He's like the Bad Bunny, but more regular, I guess, than Bad Bunny in wrestling. But I don't want the title on him. I wouldn't want that. Let's see what else we have here. We got Andy saying Julia versus Stephanie. Title is happening. Julia has injured right hand. I see. It's not happening, says Andy. Yeah. Thanks for sharing that, Andy. Thanks for letting us know. What does this mean? Logan Paul would appear less than Reigns. Yep, exactly. Exactly. He would appear less than Reigns. He would. Once again, guys, thank you so much for being here, I've got to say. Always a pleasure watching these shows with all of you. Much love to everybody. Let's see. Jonathan, that's true. Cannot deny that. Drew McIntyre does show up every single week, but he's still not champion. And who knows when he will be? I'm just kidding. No, he'll be champion one day. He'll be champion one day. One day. But here we are now. Shawn Spears seems like he has regained control. Something probably happened when we were on the commercial break. But last time we saw this thing, Tony D'Angelo seemed to be dominating. I wonder what happened that Shawn Spears gained control over here. But here we are. Shawn Spears standing tall, Tony D'Angelo down. Spears mocking the Tony D'Angelo family as we see it right now. AJ, Julia versus Stephanie is happening because Julia has injured hands, so Julia could be dropping her world title. I see. Oh, it makes sense. Thanks for that, Andy. Thanks for that. So Stephanie will definitely be the winner of the match, yeah? Okay. Thanks for that, brother. And here we are now. By the way, how do you guys like the referee's new uniform? In my opinion, I like it. You know, earlier the referees used to have the brand badge also on their uniform, like for NXT. They used to have an NXT badge and whatnot. And really, forever we've had, you know, the referees wearing the white and the black, the white-black stripes uniform, and now they've switched up and they've gone to gray and black. And I like it better. I think it's more subtle than ever. It feels more professional, and most importantly, it feels refreshing. So I'm a fan of the new uniform that the referees are wearing these days. And here we are now. Tony D'Angelo is going to go for the Irish whip, but Shawn Spears one step ahead. He grabs him from behind, neck breaker to back breaker to Tony D'Angelo. Tony in trouble. Yeah, he's struggling. I read a report, and I don't know how true it is, but I read a report from one of the dirt sheets. It was on Twitter, and they claimed that WWE has actually filed a very interesting trademark apparently for John Cena. You know how John Cena is known for make a wish, right? So WWE has filed a trademark for the phrase break a wish. So if they go down that route, it's going to be super interesting. Yeah, it's going to raise a lot of eyebrows, but it seems like they could be going down that route. After all, they have filed a trademark for break a wish. So that's got to be something. Imagine if John Cena shows up in a break a wish t-shirt. That would be hilarious. By the way, great spear from Tony D'Angelo to Shawn Spears, but Shawn Spears still with the kick out. The match continues. If you look at the time right now, we got about 5 to 6 minutes before the show could be going off the air, so the ending of the match could be closer than we know it. And because it's almost time for the show to go off the air, I feel like I'm almost certain that the titles will not change hands. So we don't have enough time for the titles to actually change hands here tonight. Yeah, I'm certain that Tony D'Angelo is walking out champion. True, I'm sorry, but you've got to be wrong over here with your prediction for the first time in forever. And Tony D'Angelo with a punch to the gut of Shawn Spears, now looking for a super. Oh, Shawn trying to get away. Shawn trying to get away. There you go. He does get away. And now he's locked in. He's trying to lock in the sharpshooter. That's right. The sharpshooter has been locked in from Shawn Spears to Tony D'Angelo. Yeah, I don't think so either, Jonathan. Tony trying to fight out of it. He's trying to power out of the sharpshooter. And he does. Wow. Spears was going to go for the super kick shot, and Tony D'Angelo grabs his foot, a suplex, going for the cover. Oh dear, come on. And Shawn Spears. Oh, there you go. The ladies having a little brawl on the outside. The Shawn Spears and Tony D'Angelo entourage over here brawling inside and outside of the ring. It's pure chaos, so it seems. Oh dear. Spears sending stacks over to Tony D'Angelo, who was on the apron, making or forcing Tony D'Angelo to collapse and sent to the outside. D'Angelo unfortunately landing on a steel chair kept on the outside, definitely hurting his back. And Spears now looking to pick up the pieces. He grabs D'Angelo, gets him back into the ring over here, and now he's looking for the fatality. He's looking to finish him. There you go. Going for the cover on Tony D'Angelo. Is this going to change things up? D'Angelo kicks out. Look, if he kicked out of that, the title's definitely not changing hands. 100%. Yeah, with you, Jonathan. I'm with you. Oh my goodness, D'Angelo was going to go for the spine buster, but his back... I cannot believe it. What in the world is going on right now? What's up with these crazy-ass title changes out of nowhere? That's insane. That is insane. Shawn Spears is your NXT North American champion. That's crazy. Last night it was Rhea Ripley, and tonight it's Tony D'Angelo. These title changes are crazy. They're crazy. Wow. Wow. It seemed to be going well, but his back gave out, which obviously, that's the moment right there. That's crazy. Well, good for Shawn Spears for winning big, winning the gold. The NXT North American Championship. And he says, lol, Shawn Spears won his first WWE title. Good for him, good for him. But you know what? True is never wrong. If True tells you that an asteroid is going to hit planet Earth tomorrow, it is most likely going to happen. If True tells you that, I don't even know what to, that the invisible cloak is a thing, it most likely is a thing. If True tells you that 2 plus 2 is 5, it is most likely 5. Or it's 100% 5. Because True is never wrong. And that has been guaranteed once again. Yeah, nobody thought that, the titles were going to change hands tonight, but True said, oh, it's going to happen, and it's happened. I kind of feel that True, is a somebody in the WWE creative or something. Maybe True is Vince McMahon. I don't know, but True is somebody. True is somebody. He knows everything. He knows everything that's going to happen. He's great. You're all right, True. You're all right. You're great. Wow. Shawn Spears, a new North American champion. Still cannot believe it, but it's happened. Wow. Well, that was fun. Thank you once again, everybody, for joining me. Thanks, Jonathan. Thanks, Andy. I have to say that, the last match and the title change kind of took me aback. and maybe held the score for NXT tonight. I still have to say that the first hour of the show was crap. Like, I did not like it. So I wasn't a fan of the first hour. The second hour picked up. Of course, we got that whoop, that trick, and then of course we had this. So it was great. Second hour was fun. My rating for the show has gone up to a B. Like, not a B plus, but a B, right? And that's mainly because of the crazy title change and Trick Williams. So it was great. It was a good show. I wouldn't mind the check, my brother True. Much love to you. But thank you so much, True. Thank you, Jonathan, Andy, Money Badger, everybody for being here. And once again, welcome to Christian and welcome Gary for being here for the first time ever. It was great having you all here. Andrew, my brother Natik, much love to you. Drew McIntyre, of course, I hope you had your cup of coffee. Money Badger, everybody, thank you so much for being here. I hope you all have a good night. Sleep well. Take care. And of course, I'm going to be seeing you very soon. Let's see. We got Andy saying, take care, AJ, Sunday night for AEW Revolution. That's right. That's right. It's going to be good. It's going to be great. Revolution is going to be great. For Dynamite tomorrow, it's a 50-50. I'm not too sure about my schedule, but we will be here for Revolution for certain. If we do Dynamite, I will let you guys know in advance, all right? Once again, thank you so much, guys. Take care. Have a good night. And I will see you maybe tomorrow. If not tomorrow, I'll be seeing you Friday for SmackDown. And of course, we're going to be here for AEW Revolution. You all take care. Sleep well. And much love to everybody. Thank you so much. Thanks, Andy. Thanks, Jonathan. Thanks, Money Badger. True. All of you. Take care. Have a good night. And I will see you tomorrow. Much love.